day today. By the way, my name is Alan Ramirez, the speaker,
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Charlie Wanich, the listener.
and we choose communication arts and its components to our previous lesson. When we talk about communication arts, it's the largest international trade journal of visual communication. The magazine coverage includes graphic design, advertising, photography, illustration, and interactive media by Richard Coyne and Robert Blanchard, founded in 1959. Communication arts courses cover all facets of effective communication: writing, speaking, listening, researching, illustrating, and more. Recognizing connections in what we hear, what we read, and what we write is more important than ever in a fast paced world where there is so much new to learn. What is communication? This is the root of the communication. In Latin is communicare, which means to share or to make common. Communication makes the word go around. It facilitates human connection and allows us to learn, grow, and progress. Communication is not about speaking or reading, but understanding what is being said, and in some cases, it's not being said. The communication process involves understanding, sharing, and meaning, and it consists of eight essential elements, which is source, message, channel, receiver, feedback, environment, and context and interference. Each of these eight components serves an integral function in overall process. First is source. The source imagines, creates, and sends the message. In a public speaking situation, the source is the person giving the speech. He or she conveys the message by sharing new information with the audience. The speaker also conveys a message through his or her tone of voice, body language, and choice of clothing. Second, message. The message is the stimulus of meaning produced by the source of the receiver or audience. The message also consists of the way you say it in each speech, with your tone or voice, your body language, and your appearance, and it in a report, with your writing style, punctuation, and the heading of the formatting you choose. Third is channel. The channel is the way in which a message or messages travel between source and receiver. Similarly, when you speak or write, you are using a channel to convey your message. Spoken channels include face-to-face conversation, speeches, telephone conversation, and voice message, radio, public address systems, and voice over Internet Protocol or VoIP. Written channels include letters, memorandums, purchase orders, invoices, newspaper and magazine articles, blogs, email, text message, and tweets, and so forth.
So let's move to number 5. Feedback. Feedback is a final link in the chain of the communication process. After receiving a message, the receiver responds in some way and signal that responds to the sender. The signal may take the form of a spoken comment alongside a written message, a smile, or something other action. For example, what can you say about my discussion?
I absolutely understand your discussion.
So that's a feedback.
Okay.
Number 6, environment. The environment is the atmosphere, physical and psychological, where you send and receive message. So some of the barriers to effective communication include time, noise, place, climate, poor lighting, long distance barriers, and visual noise. For example, we have a conversation outside on the road during a windy or a rainy day, face obstacle in communication that might not be presented in a living. Number 7, context. The context of the communication interaction involves the settings, scenes, and expectation of the individuals involved. An example of contextual communication is action is mobile banking. With this application, passwords or biometrics like touch or facial recognition help verify identities. Number 8, interference. Interference is also called noise. Can come from any source. Interference is anything that blocks or changing the source intended meaning of the message. So, physiological noise is what happens when your thoughts occupy your attention while you are hearing or reading a message.